Hello everyone, and welcome back to Acupuncture is My Life, Eastern Nutrition. Now, in today's episode, it'll be the first of a 3-part series discussing healthy foods that can lower your cholesterol. Now, Chef Kiara handed me an extensive list that she decided to break out into 3 parts, and a lot of these foods on this list are awesome. So individuals worry about lowering their cholesterol. They're going to have to be on medications and restricted from foods in which they like. Well, guess what? You can replace those foods that you like with healthier foods that you really like. How about that? And I'm sure we'll get a favorable response this time with regard to this list. And this is why I say, follow us on every social media platform under Acupuncture is My Life, because there's so much information that can assist you in living a healthier life. And that's what it's all about. And if you're a Twitter person, it's Acu_is_my_life. And you can also go to our website at acupunctureismylife.com. Go over some of the blogs full of health information, as well as subscribe to our weekly newsletter. We're twice a week. You'll receive in your email box great information discussing how you can benefit from acupuncture. Now, when it comes to cholesterol, if your doctor who's prescribed you medication hasn't also discussed with you ways to change your diet and given you advice on certain types of foods to eat, guess what I think you should consider? I think you should consider seeing an acupuncturist. Because an acupuncturist not only would put together the appropriate treatment protocol designed to help lower your bad cholesterol levels based on your unique constitution, but he or she would also make Eastern nutrition recommendations to you. And you can also follow Acupuncture is My Life and make an appointment for Eastern nutrition coaching and so forth and so on if you want to do it that way, because we do virtual coaching. But let me jump right into this list, because I'm anxious to begin discussing some of the great foods on this list that will help lower your cholesterol. And the first is my favorite, and I'm sure to be many of yours as well, is dark chocolate. Nice. Look at the smiles on everyone's face. Yep, dark chocolate. You know why? Because dark chocolate it has tons of cocoa in it than other chocolate or your average chocolate product, which therefore would give you more or higher amounts of flavonoids in each serving. Now, flavonoids are great for your cardiovascular system. So there you go. Awesome start. Awesome start. I see the smiles on faces now. Here's another good one. Strawberries. Now, strawberries are loaded with polyphenols, which are basically plant-based compounds that it helps. It naturally helps to regulate your cardiovascular system, I should say. And it's found in high amounts in strawberries. So strawberries are great. And this is awesome because I see the smiles getting wider and wider. your Chef Kiara list of top foods to lower your cholesterol. Next is okra. Now, okra has heart-healthy soluble fiber, and it's another great source for polyphenols as well, which fights inflammation naturally, and you can include it as an awesome vegetable as part of your diet. The next is potatoes. You bake a potato. A baked potato can give you more heart-healthy potassium than a banana, believe it or not. Whereas this potassium can also lower blood pressure, reduce your risk of stroke, as well as other cardiovascular diseases. Now, for an acupuncturist, potatoes are really great for the spleen and stomach because it reinforces spleen and stomach, and it relieves spasms as well as pain. Now the next is tomatoes. Another one, loaded with potassium, as well as vitamin A and vitamin C. It also contains an antioxidant called lycopene, which it's basically a substance or a compound that's linked to reducing bad cholesterol. Now, to an acupuncturist, tomatoes are great for the liver and stomach because it clears heat, it quenches thirst, and it cools the blood. Another great food is tuna. Just consuming just 2 servings of tuna per week slows down the growth of plaque in your arteries precipitously. Because the omega-3 fatty acids that are in this fish and other types of fish tends to decrease triglyceride levels, which is another risk factor for heart disease. And here's another great one, which is raspberries. Oof. I love them in my fruit smoothies. Because raspberries decrease your bad cholesterol levels as well as it supports healthy digestion. Another is black beans, loaded with fiber. Loaded. And you get tons of plant-based protein from black beans. I mean, just listen to this list so far. I mean, a lot of smiles on many faces because you feel getting rid of your favorite foods to keep your bad cholesterol down. But look at what you can replace it with. Now, another is kale. Kale is loaded with potassium, magnesium, tons of antioxidants, as well as fiber. And kale has been known to counterbalance the effects of sodium. So, to sort of deal with hypertension. So if you're ingesting too much sodium and you don't know it, but you feel the possibility is there, kale, forget about it. It's great. Steam it. Or if you make a vegetable juice, use it that way. There's several ways you can, use kale. Now, another would be apples. Now, apples are delicious, and I know you've heard the quote, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And it really is true, especially the heart doctor. Now, if you, let's say, eat an apple a day, you can greatly reduce the risk of your total cholesterol. Now, I wouldn't say do it every day, because in many ways, cholesterol is good for you. So just be careful. I'd say every other day, at least 3 times a week, just have an apple as a healthy snack. Okay? Because to an acupuncturist, an apple is great for the spleen and stomach because it quenches your thirst, it reinforces the spleen, it promotes hydration of body tissues, it reduces fever. So yeah, apples are awesome. And I know you're loving this list. And this is why, you know what? Do me a favor. If you're driving, pull your car over to the side of the road. If you're crossing the street, hurry up and safely get across the street. And if you're lifting or carrying something heavy, put it down for a moment. I really need you in a relaxed position. And I need you to close your eyes. And I really need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And then open it. Boom. You're brand new. You are now brand new. You know what else is great on this list? It's pecans. Because it's loaded with monounsaturated fatty acids, which is a type of fat that's linked to improving cholesterol levels. It also has beta carotene and vitamin E, which protects cells from damage from chronic inflammation. And this even goes back to, what I was saying about why pop a multivitamin in when you can benefit from eating a healthy diet. And your body would know what it's deficient in, the vitamin and mineral sources it needs, and it'll extract it from the foods and excrete the rest. So the body's an awesome machine. But when it comes to pecans, to an acupuncturist, it benefits the heart, stomach, and spleen. It supports the nervous system, and it promotes heart health. The next is my favorite, sweet potatoes and squash. Loaded with fiber. You're getting tons of fiber, potassium, beta carotene, which protects against heart disease. And an acupuncturist understands, sweet potatoes and squash are not only great for the spleen and stomach, which is responsible for your postnatal chi, but also the large intestine and the liver. Because it supports digestion, it supplements chi, promotes bowel movements, promotes body fluids, quenches thirst, reduces inflammation, as well as it cools the liver and stomach heat. So, sweet potatoes and squash, forget about it. The next is oats, which has an awesome type of fiber that's called beta-glucan, which is noted for lowering bad cholesterol. And an acupuncturist understands that it's great for your spleen, stomach, kidney, heart, lung, and large intestine. It builds stamina and warmth. It serves as a chi and blood tonic. It stabilizes blood sugar. And it soothes both the digestive and nervous system. So a nice warm bowl of oatmeal with raisins or bananas or strawberries or blueberries, whatever. You could be creative to make that bowl of oats taste delicious. Be very creative. Next is lentils, which are loaded with plant-based protein and fiber, as well as antioxidants and minerals and B vitamins, which all protect you from plaque buildup, as well as optimizing blood flow and triggering the body to maximize its use of nutrients in which you ingest. Because to an acupuncturist, lentils focus is really good for the heart and kidneys because it benefits circulation, it stimulates the adrenal system, as well as it increases vitality. Look at that. You're replacing pizza, burgers, fries, chips, and fried chicken, whatever, with these great foods, so that you can feel better, so that you can feel healthy. And then something you could snack on is walnuts, because if you eat walnuts on a regular basis, you're actually reducing your risk of heart disease. You're lowering your chances of cardiovascular disease by up to 20%. How awesome is that? And an acupuncturist knows that walnuts are great for the kidneys and lungs because it strengthens the kidneys and lungs. It lubricates the large intestine. It reduces inflammation, as well as it alleviates asthma and pain. Walnuts are great. But just even thinking about the foods that I just went over, given to me by Chef Kiara, to lower your high cholesterol levels, it's awesome. Do you want to get rid of the plaque buildup in your arteries? And here are foods that can do it. Because you can just go to the doctor, they could prescribe something and say, hey, stay away from the pizza and this and that. But here we are at Acupuncture is My Life saying, hey, stay away from the pizza and this and that. Plus, hey, here are some great foods for you. This is why we have an Eastern Nutrition division. This is what we recommend. You replace that horrible food that has a high tendency to plaque out your arteries and be a major cause for cardiovascular disease. Replace it with these awesome foods like strawberries, dark chocolate, apples, sweet potatoes, and so on. It just goes on. And this list is much longer than what I've just revealed to you. But you can't go wrong with Acupuncture is My Life Eastern Nutrition. This is why we say to you over and over, you have to make acupuncture a part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?